What up, everybody? This your boy Black Megas, and this rain is much appreciated and needed as we have been doused with a shower of pollen in the DC area over the last week or two. And it's rained on and off in between then, but it's like once it got over that, the pollen would just flood the air, and my car has been getting increasingly yellow on a daily basis. And of course, this rain is very much appreciated because one, it saves my sinuses. Two, saves me $20 trying to get a car wash. Cause I was kind of hoping that we would get a downpour just for that, to be quite honest. Just to get a free car wash anyway. So I get to work 10 minutes earlier than early this morning. I gotta remember that school is out, seriously. And there's less traffic. It's funny because I woke up late. And I was like, oh my God, let me hurry up and get myself together so I can get out of here moderately on time. Which I did. And damn me if I'm still not uber early. But it's all good. Gave me time to start looking through stuff, and I saw that Aaron Hernandez, former tight end for the New England Patriots, who was just acquitted of a double murder charge, committed suicide in prison today. Now, for those who saw the acquittal, do remember that he was already convicted for a life sentence for another murder that he had committed, or that he was accused of committing, I should say. The funny thing, there's nothing funny about suicide, but the peculiar thing, I should say, about him committing suicide was lawyers seem to think that they could reverse the previous murder charge now that he got acquitted of this double murder. So he had some things looking, I guess, hopeful for him. Say what you will, whatever your opinion is about him, they were hopeful for him. Because he could have possibly got off of the other murder. I guess the lawyers felt like, since they couldn't commit him of this, how are you going to commit him of the other thing with, he probably felt like there was evidence equal in both cases. So that's probably how they were going to go about their acquittal angle. Either way, young man, 27, took his life around 4 this morning, I think they said. They found him in the cell. He had tried to block it in to keep them from getting to him, to stop him from dying. They were able to get him to a hospital where they tried to revive him, but couldn't. And that young man's life is over. Of course, many would say that his life was over once he got convicted, or once he committed the crimes that he went to jail for. Sad tale, and it's kind of weird because I just got finished watching 13 Reasons Why. If you don't know what that is, it's a Netflix series based on a book about a teenage girl who commits suicide, but before she did it, she recorded a bunch of tapes, double-sided, 13 sides of tapes, and each one she dedicated to someone that she knew. They were basically her explaining why she felt like they had a hand in her making the decision to kill herself. Very, very powerful show. Dealt with a lot more than just like teenage suicide, depression, rape, all types of different issues that go on in high school, that can be serious. The rain's letting up. That sucks. Come on, just rain like 15 more minutes just to get a good washing of my car. Anyway, So I was already watching that, and that was the other side of the whole thing, I think, where for this girl, I have to admit I felt like sympathy. Because if you look at the show, you see some of the stuff that these people were doing around her, it was like, damn, she had a pretty fucked up life, and nobody was really paying attention to what was going on. Nobody was being conscious of the things that they did. And it sucks that she ended up taking her own life because of all of this. That being said, the Aaron Hernandez thing, it's like, damn, that's messed up. But I'm of the mind that this dude did commit those charges. So it's like, how can you feel bad that a murderer took his life? And that's where this topic is going. It's like, it's very interesting how we choose to empathize, sympathize with certain situations, depending on the parameters around them. Now, I kind of do feel bad that he ended up taking his life like that. Because, don't want to hear about anybody committing suicide, to be quite honest. That's always, messed up when someone thinks that life is that bad. But at the same time, again, you're think of the lives that he already ruined. And the things that he was said to have done. I mean, the double murder that he got off from, those two guys were apparently said to be killed because of his anger over a drink spilling and them getting into an argument at a club. He's said to have been a gang member and have ties to different gangs and other people who did just as bad things as he was said to have done. So, because I remember hearing a story about how they were saying in prison, he apparently was getting people beat up or killed. I forget exactly what happened and things like that, using his gang size. So, you could definitely say that this dude was not the best of human beings. But at the same time, you hate to see somebody take their life. So it's a weird thing, because it's just like, I guess I don't have serious anger or seriously no type of empathy for the situation, because I wasn't that close to the situation. But at the same time, it's like, damn, that's fucked up. Oh well. Again, flip side, put a situation like on 13 Reasons Why, I could really empathize with that, especially since I've gone through some fucked up shit growing up myself. And I have to admit, suicide was an option on the table at one point. I'm not going to go into details, but I've been there where I felt the hopelessness, so I can empathize and sympathize more with that. It's crazy. It's crazy. I definitely do recommend that you do watch 13 Reasons Why. It's a very good show, and while I will say this, it can be very graphic and in your face with it. They don't hold back on anything. Maybe somebody who's been through some things or is going through some things, and maybe it can help you kind of understand the process, what goes on, what could possibly be happening, and all of that. It's a very, very good, well acted show, and it's a subject that needs to be discussed more, I think, in life, especially in high school. I think that's the thing that I appreciate the most about that show, is that they don't usually tackle this stuff from that high school perspective in this serious of a tone. And it needs to be, because, that's a crazy time in a lot of people's lives. That's where we like begin to fully start to be shaped, and seems to have the biggest impact on us. But yeah, check that out. Seriously, it's a good show. Think people will like it. Sorry that Aaron Hernandez chose to go ahead and take his life like that. I guess the demons just caught up with him. You know what I mean? Just couldn't get past his demons. Yeah, go ahead. And it's funny because I just see some customers pull up to work like, yeah, not gonna happen. We're not open yet. Not open for a while. You guys are a little bit early. Anyway, let me go ahead and sign off on this. Anyway, as always, you guys, feel free to hit me up. Let me know what you think, and I will holler at you later. This your boy Black Megas, and I'm out, y'all. Deuces.